This is Kessben 93.3 FM, a new wave of excellence in radio.
Let's talk about the Blasters. Blaster friendly against Brazil in general. And yes, solely based on results. But usually we share how Ayana friendlies, you're lining up ahead of tournament. Yana countries, that strategize it because we share a group now. Uruguay, hobby. And that's Brazil there, almost like Uruguay. Even with an upper grade version of Uruguay, Brazil. Brazil pressure the kind of game or the been a Uruguay at this way because Uruguay generation we've said many things about them. Almost so at they've lost many top players. I think almost so many. Now first of all, say share general your squad not as a whole and now Brazil for training be a poppy out and made you come out a but your squad no medical can want some say their kind of technical conflict because social squad now obiti said the day obisa every single Ghanaian say obebo dede wo henfa ebi obeka so obebo obi beka so obebo dede wo 9 obeka so obebo no the right wing but be all sorry for now or start free no obi so obebo dede wo 10 ho ne yehu dede pa. That is why I am saying there's a technical conflict in terms of your final third how you shape in city. So the day about 10 there that is a kudus and 11 but kudus in form and yet from the right wing or 11 as you can kudus in form a certain force 9 role or draw a deep a link a play a drew the final third or honey kudus but captain most experienced player our squad ye Jan 6 goals and 13 goals again Asha World Cup Tijan 6 in Frimu Sule 2 and the day so 2 ho so ultimately need the day in Sinchen with ease. But general talking about the shape of the team, I am telling you every single Ghanaian ebenya ni opinion and it will be down to the technical team say ombetimi ahihye bibi dia maye bibi ebetimi awene a control games e dia maye based on the strength we have. Talk about the 4-3-3, your weaknesses or your lateral so the 3 back ni betimi adwuma. But let me start from Brazil and now training match our boy the lineup are etodwa officially from the training grounds and in a general a watch screen. Now this particular structure now ocean a lot of flexibility and the variations. Brazil almost strength in the final third. Now I'll take you back to Japan Korea 2002. At the time now Omwakonya Araf Ronaldo and then of course Rivaldo. And the manager decided say general so when young Kofi and Sandia he had to weave a system a bit me continue on. So Osha Brazil team no Rocky Junior bebo a chiro no be lose bebo chiro before and 5 no obenya Cafu no anya Carlos but because of Cafu ne Carlos omo ability to offend back and forth in intino me decided say Ed Milson too defensive minded so when you better drop Ed Milson in between the two center backs no benya the back three no push Carlos and then Cafu ko animu no Kessben and Gilberto Silva former Arsenal midfielder no nya 3-4 and then 3-4 no me answer no animu no. This is a system to contain the brilliance in the final third and they really worked miracles with that particular structure. Now back on the screen and now Brazil for no a structure now I'm a boy obetimi bonus general a 4-2-3-1 4-4-2 or sometimes 4-3-3 say you now right back on Militao but the options are available Danilo manager man for send the bro said manager need to be using sometimes Daniel so central midfielder ball Lucas Paqueta and of course Casemiro but Osha the other options so be man Fabinho Finfobi other Fred Manchester United so and then of course Bruno Guimaraes new player about Newcastle very excellent defensive midfielder on also option but yeah starting those in yellow no start here now Osha 3-man midfielder na the back four first of all I mean starting 3 actually on I mean can't 4 no wasem so 4 no be man Alex Telles be man Thiago Silva be man Marquinhos and then of course be man Militao but there's something deceiving here very very deceiving here. The back four now it move me and SI center backs because Militao is center back Thiago Silva is center back and Marquinhos is center back now Alex Telles. Now this manager is practicing a system a general with me containing Ghana your strength from the wide areas. Now look at the 3-man midfield now manager TT boy the Casemiro sat at the base of that 3-man midfield. No about when Lucas Paqueta and Neymar but Neymar and Lucas Paqueta general profiles are very deceiving because Neymar obviously on my feel this deep or in the final third. This leaves Casemiro as the only ball winner amongst the midfield trio. only ball winner, only most important player off the ball, Casemiro baby or Dano. Because Neymar doesn't tackle, he doesn't win balls. Lucas Paqueta wants you to win the ball, give to him, and then we're transitioning the amount. Just as Kaka, with a diamond now, Ancelotti ball AC Milan. Win the ball for me, and then I will progress the next phase. So Casemiro, the only good tackler, only most important player off the ball for Brazil in terms of this lineup. And of course, the final third, and our ball Vinicius Junior down the left wing. And our ball, Richarlison, General Adenato top, and a Rafinha, Barcelona current player, Magnano, and so the right winger. Now the reality is, I'm out for I prefer other options to this player, my Richarlison and General Uhuno. But the last 5 games for Richarlison has produced 4 goals for him. The last 5 games for Brazil has produced 4 goals for Richarlison. So he's on form, despite sending form, autonomous play, General Uhuno. And this same formation can give you a diamond 4. Shanima position here. Vinicius Junior, Nefsha Rafinha, and then the top player, Richarlison. This is a diamond attack. So our 4 different angles, ain't a friend diamond, And about saying, this is an attack I face Ghana straight away because our Hazen and Ra. 2 days to the game, 48 hours time. General, very, very tough to admit, so we'll be making a lot of changes to this. Form an attack against Brazil, but there was a sort of weakness here, I'll tell you. The fluidity happens to be when Neymar pops up in the final third. No Bergner, Richarlison, because Rafinha will drop and the Vinicius Junior will drop. That gives you 4-4-2. But to be can 4-4-1-1 because Neymar, Bergner, Richarlison, so these are Brazil team. The flexibility, the variations are stay within the system. One we have a kind of 4-4-3-3. One we have a kind of 4-2-3-1. But general, you need to be really adaptive to this and sound waiting your control game. They have a very good squad. How manager Tite Beshasha crown sometimes a money problem. So look at that 4-man attack now. Bergner, Neymar, and Richarlison. And this is the lineup they rehearsed ahead of this Ghana friendly now, General, talking about other variations within the system. There are many things you need to look out for. The options I've told you already. Say, the final third, your Firmino or Liverpool sometimes with me ball and Matthias Kuna so it me ball. And of course, Anthony Minyanka na say bebre. And the 4-3-3 is so evident on your screen. So I can 4-4-2 no once actual. The 4-4-1-1 no I can once and the 4-3-3 is so clear on your screen. So General, Brazil for no bought a very, very variable system against Ghana national team. 4-2-3-1 no so Lucas Paqueta and then Casemiro sitting at the base like a double pivot. In that sense, Neymar drops like a classical number 10. A basa creativity on your friend creative hub. Yan J-ball yan the late runner into the box. Second ball so one epic within the zone 14. Nina Baba yet Neymar there. And at this point, Vinicius and Rafinha because so occupy the flanks. So a lot of flexibility. Now let me tell you the 4-3-3 why it will not be very much prudent. Say about the Brazil national team. A lot of weaknesses the 4-3-3 now screen but individually they are good players. And then I'll be sending a message by say, oh boy, you didn't what to say PAG. Put them together and then you see a lot of weaknesses within the system. 4-3-3 we have Mount Semenyo and Toyn. Obama Winaki, no amount player a friend say Bukari. At this point, General, no, Kamal Din Suleimana. At this point, General, Antoine Semenyo, Inaki, Kamal Din, they look brilliant on paper. But should be a Kamal Din Dano. And Sanam Dwaba midfield, or should be a Kamal Din Dano. And the midfield, our Kofitre, our Kudus, and our Thomas Partey, obviously, and then so undoubtedly, your best 3 midfielders, Amy and Sana, who will screen the son. But there's a bit of weaknesses here. Thomas Partey from injury neighbor. Only Brazil for neighbor. Kudus doesn't win balls for you or no winning up so progressive ball deco. Kofic I mean fanning count in terms of off the ball actions. So Thomas Partey and make defensive work now because Baba Idris in your there's no natural DM here. Your defensive central midfielder in Thomas Partey and then your laterals you're very weak on one-on-one situations. Dennis Odoi, Rafinha Bidin Huagro. I need to be very honest. Your who give your man some one-on-one situations against Tembas Wani, South Africa or Cape Coast. We saw that. We've seen Gideon Mensah one-on-one situations against direct wingers. He really struggles. And I excel so much with the back three. And now the guy can want to say, she will be a Kamal Suleiman or Dano because of the left here and Wakati India. I think this is the shape. If General, you force me to go with the shape, this is the shape. 3-4-3. A lot of things I bet media bought to my friend said Brazil for no. The person nature of this particular formation, the directness. And of course, the threat from deep because Inaki Williams, so you're not top. Bukari, you're not top. General, these are the reality. And then, of course, Kamal Dean in top. Now, share the defensive side. So, Uba Benya Tarek Lamptey on the right wing. I had any favorite for position. This manager Yana height in Abono and Gideon Mensah so a left wing back. No Uba Benya the final three. No, Obia ni Mirikatu, Obia ni Go Shakakra, Obia ni Mbokriti. This is the kind of threat we pose against Brazil if you can say this direct formation. So Brazil formation, but as to say Benya Ghana, General, it's always been probable. You know who the exact shape of Ghana bebo. But trust me, I'll go with two central midfielders. That's the two-man midfield. Then my ball wing backs, Then my ball a back three of Salisu, Jiku, and then of course Amate.
Okay. In the 3-4-3.
Exactly, boss.
Wow. Okay.
But unfortunately, Baba Idris is also saying here.
Yeah.
Baba Idris in here. Because he cannot be in and then Kudus out. Or he cannot be in and then Thomas Partey in out.
Okay.
So and Baba has been the glue for Kudus and Thomas Partey during the qualifiers. He's been the glue. He sticks the two players together. He allows them to function so well. But Baba Niha say unfortunately. Oniha because we want to accommodate one extra player in the final third. Because we share the able to Nigeria now. Say Bobo to the final third. It always had to be a Afinijan. But in this case, you try in Fini by Kofimu and you attack. And you Bukari, our most informed player right now as a Ghanaian. And you Inaki Williams. Every team who here will be a Hune defender. Dressing room home be do home come player never. They are starting here discussing. You remember France 98? When France were preparing, they had enough squad to crown Henry to bench. But the main discussion was focused on a Ronaldo. How do you manage to hold Ronaldo? So every team who here will be a general will shake you. Italy did the same thing in 2006 World Cup. They were discussing about Zidane. Say Zidane, when you be Zidane so, then they said, no, the guy doesn't stand. He's not static. When you not on your ball, then we can't. No mom, because Nakuma and you were temperamental in tea. And no see another tactics, but you're friend of verbal tactics. You're quite before so be in a free game. No, about you channel. When the best man, Materazzi say we did not. It's also another ploy to take out brilliant players. So I've given you 98 about Ronaldo. I've given you 2006 about Italy and Zidane. Ghana player Brazil between Dino Hong Kong or dressing room before game reversal. Obviously Kudus and then Inaki Williams. So we design systems to contain them and allow them to function.
Okay.
The 3-4-3 is very good.
Wow. Marie Jata Akokono. And the only team there we Eddie a good minimum say Nakopoya Adma it's a Thursday and a Friday and a Pacrano. Or better to welcome the game no and so a bebaso.